Okay, wishing everybody, Bezras Hashem, a beautiful Yom Tov. Great to see you. We have a tefillah that we say in our Shmona Esreis, Sim Shalom. And we say in Sim Shalom, Orcheinu Avinu Kolanu Ke'achad B'or Panecha. Bless us, our Father, all of us as one, with the light of your countenance. B'or Panecha. Ki B'or Panecha, because with the light of your countenance, Nathat Tolanu Hashem Elokeinu, you gave to us, Hashem our God, Torah Chaim v'Avas Chesed, the Torah of life and the love of Chesed. So we're really referring every day in our Shmona Esreis, in the bracha of Sim Shalom, there is a reference to Matan Torah. I never really thought about it in that way before. And this is how I'd like to present it. The Ramchal writes in the Derech Hashem, in the first chelek, that the shoresh kol inyan ha'avoda, the fundamental nature of all of our avodas Hashem, is hayos ha'adam poneh tamid laboro, for a person to always turn toward his Creator. Another way to say that would be to face his Creator, to face Hashem. So the whole tachlis of avoda is to face God. What does that mean, to face God? I believe it means to be in a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When a person is facing somebody else and they're having dialogue or they're talking, they're communicating, that's a relationship. And that's panim. The Ramchal says that's what it means to be poneh tamid, to turn toward Hashem. So going back to our tefillah in Sim Shalom, and we say there, Ki ba'or panecha, with the light of your face, of your countenance, you gave us Torah Chaim v'Avas Chesed. What I think that means is that the Torah, when it's given to the Jewish people, represents the most personal relationship that we have with Hashem. It's or panecha, it's the light of Hashem's face, kiviyachol. And it says that through that light, you gave us the Torah itself. How does a person become involved in a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Well, it's a step-by-step process, and it involves learning Torah, and that's how we face Hashem. It involves living Torah, and that's how we face Hashem, by learning it and by living it. And on this coming Yom Tov, Bezras Hashem, may we be zocha to ba'or panecha, through the light of your countenance, Hashem, the granting us Torah Chaim, v'Avas Chesed, and to be truly in a relationship with the Ribono Shel Olam through His holy Torah. Ken Yehi Ratzon. Okay, so Nosi, I would like to call on you to sing our first song. I'm going to unmute you. There we go. Shalom Aleichem, Nosi. How are you?
Hashem. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, there's a little bit of noise.
Right, let me make sure that the right mic is being used.
It's a little bit of a staticky noise.
It's got the right mic. Is it like distorting?
No.
No?
No, it's not distorting.
Okay. Hopefully everyone will sing along so you won't hear me that much anyway.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay. Guitar's okay?
Yes. It's good.
Okay, good Erev Yom Tov to everyone. It's nice to be together again. When the Rav asked me about a niggin, I was thinking of this niggin that the shul sings a lot. But it's from Ramoto Tversky, part of the mishpacha of the shul, and originally he wrote this to Bahar of Hashem Elokeinu. And so I called Yossi today to make sure I fitting the words in right, because we don't always sing it to those words, but he wrote it to those words which are from the Brachas HaTorah, where we ask Hashem, V'harav no Hashem, sweeten for us, Hashem. As Divrei Sorascha, the words of your Torah, in our mouths, Tifi Yos Amcha Beis Yisrael, and in the mouths of all of your people, and may it be that we, and our children, Amcha Beis Yisrael, and the children of all the Jewish people, we should all be Lomdei Sorasecha, learning the Torah, the Shema, for the sake of the relationship with Hashem. So those are the words, and everyone knows the tune, but if you can sing along either with just the name or the words also. Yeah.
Can you get a little closer to your mic? It's a little hard to hear you.
Okay. I can also boost it. Can you hear me okay now? Is this
better?
Okay. I can make it louder too. You want me to make it louder?
A little bit.
Okay.
How's that? Is that better?
That's much better. That got rid of the noise.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
Okay. Hashem Elokeinu es Divrei Soiroscho befinu ubefiyoi samcho Beis Yisrael v'yad Hashem Divrei Soiroscho befinu ubefiyoi samcho Beis Yisrael v'niyeh anachnu v'tzetzoreinu v'tzetzoei amcho Beis Yisrael kulonu yoidei shmecha v'lo imdei soiroscho Ay lishmo ra 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 ira ira ra ra ira ira ra no ira ira ra ra ira ra ra Es Divrei Soiroscho befinu ubefiyoi samcho Beis Yisrael v'yalavarenu Es Divrei Soiroscho befinu ubefiyoi samcho Beis Yisrael v'niyeh anachnu v'tzetzoreinu v'tzetzoei amcho Beis Yisrael kulonu yoidei shmecha v'lo imdei soiroscho ay lishmo v'niyeh anachnu tzetzoreinu tzetzoei amcho Beis Yisrael kulonu yoidei shmecha v'lo imdei soiroscho ay lishmo tira ra 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 tira ro 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 tira ra ra ya oh ay tira ra ra tira ra ra ya tira ra yo tira ra ונהיה אנחנו צבצורנו צבצורי עמך בייס ישראל כולנו ילידי שמך לא ימדי סוירוסכו אוי 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 לשמו
Yay!
Beautiful, Nosi. Thank you so much. That was absolutely beautiful. Playing the words to the Nigun by Rav Mati Tversky, and we sing it so often in Shul. And I'll take the opportunity to thank Nosi for contributing so much in music and in learning your presence in our Shul. So much appreciated. Thanks, Nosi.
Thank you for the opportunity. Sorry, I lost my voice. Ein milim. No words.
Okay, thank you, Nosi. The words that were on the song, Vaharev Nod, that the Torah should be sweet to us, this is one of our central tefillos. We mention it in our Birchas HaTorah each and every day. So we ask Hashem that the Torah should be something that we value, that we cherish, that we love, and that we enjoy. And enjoying the Torah and hard work in the Torah is certainly not a contradiction. The two of those go hand in hand. May we all be zocha to amelis the Torah and v'harevna to enjoying our Torah. Okay, Yaakov, we're going to call on Yaakov Goldberger now. Let me just unmute Yaakov. Yaakov, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
You hear me?
We can hear you. It looks like you're outside.
I am outside.
Okay. And looking forward to hearing your nigun. And Yaakov, thanks so much for coming on board for our pre-Shabbos Ruach.
You check this. Is this okay with the sound?
Let's hear it. Yeah.
I want to thank anyone who I asked to join, who did join. I'm not going to name them, but I'd like to thank them for being here. Of course, Matt Goldberg. I always have to call him out. That's it. Sorry. Sorry if I cut it short.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Yaakov. That was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And I want to bring out two things. Number one, I really enjoyed your innovation in Shifchi Kamayim Libeh. Very, very beautiful innovation in the way you sang it. And secondly, that was really nice the way you had the birds just come in just at the right time to chirp right in between the stanzas. 2 times you did that. That's really like the level of Shlomo HaMelech, who knew how to communicate with the birds. Thank you, Yaakov. Beautiful, beautiful playing, Asher Koach. Wanted to talk a little bit about Malchus, Sheba Malchus, before we move on to our next singer. Today, of course, the last day of Siras HaOmer is Malchus, Sheba Malchus. Malchus is a hard word to bring into English in a meaningful way. The way that I like to look at it is to actualize. When everything and all the midos are come together, took form, they actualize. That's the concept of Malchus, and that one has mastery over one's midos, very high madrega. I'm thinking in terms of Malchus, Sheba Malchus, 2 thoughts, one I'll share with you now and one in a couple minutes. The Malchus that we all long for and hope for is the Malchus Shemayim, the Gilui of the Malchus Shemayim, the revelation of Hashem's kingdom in the world. Vayu Hashem l'melech al kol ha'oretz. Vayu mahu Hashem echad u'shmo echad. That's one Malchus. And there's another Malchus which displays and emanates that Malchus Shemayim through it. And that is the Malchus based David, the Malchus of David HaMelech through Shevet Yehuda. And it's Dafka through that tribe and through that king, David HaMelech, and through his descendant, Mashiach Sidkenu, in Rabbi Amenu, that the Malchus Shemayim is ultimately revealed. So I'm thinking about Malchus or the Malchus in 2 ways. One is that the inner Malchus, which is Malchus Shemayim, is revealed through Malchus Beis David. And of course, David HaMelech is central to Shavuos, in that Shavuos is his Yortzeit. Secondly, we can look at it the other way around, that David HaMelech is our way to Malchus Shemayim. That when Mashiach comes and reveals himself, that will take us to that higher place. And that's one and the same thing, because the revelation of Hashem's presence in the world is totally upon the revelation of Mashiach Sidkenu. Malchus Sheba Malchus, therefore, perhaps in this way, is the bringing together of the Malchus Shemayim and the Malchus of David HaMelech, David Melech Yisrael, Chai B'Kayam, and through him, the Malchus of Hashem will be revealed in its full way and actualized in our world for all of us to see. B'meira b'yameinu. Keni hiratza. Okay, I think that we have Rabbi Pear out there. I have to move it to my next screen. There's Avi. Okay.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, Avi. How are you?
Welcome, Shalom, Rabbi. Doing pretty good.
Good to see you. And we're looking forward to hearing your nigun, Avi. Thanks for coming on board again.
Good to be seen. Okay. So this is a nigun that we actually sing in my house every Friday night, although not to these words. But I think these might be the original words that the song was written to. But I don't know. Okay.
Azabaditi
without the capo, that's like pretty. If I'm doing it, I usually don't get the full sound, like I'm not pushing down.
Thank you, Avi. That was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful guitar, beautiful singing. Asher Kochacha.
Solo here. Once you put this
I think that our musicians get better by the week, maybe even by the day. They're all so good. Thank you so much. Wanted to continue to talk a little bit about Malchus Sheba Malchus. And the first time we're talking about Malchus Shamayim and Malchus Beis David. And I'd like to present that a little differently, a different way to look at it. Our Sforim HaKadoshim say, it's mentioned in the Pri Tzaddik, that there's such a thing as a person's own personal level of Mashiach. And that means to say that an individual reaches their shleimus in this world. So just like we have a Klal Yisrael on the large scale, and there's a Mashiach that comes for the Jewish people, Mashiach ben David, so too within each person, because each person is a small replica of the whole, there's a concept of Geula and Mashiach in each individual. And when a person comes to that point in their life where they reach their shleimus, then that's considered to be their own personal level of Mashiach, of Geula. And perhaps in a certain way, we have reached that point when we count the Omer and we come to this day, the 49th day, and it's Malchus Sheba Malchus, meaning to say the Malchus Shamayim, Hashem's kingdom, which reveals itself ultimately, as we said before, through the kingdom of David HaMelech, but that also happens in an individual way. Each and every yachid, each and every individual reaches their own type of Malchus. And that too is a way to reveal Malchus Shamayim. Because every single Jew has their own tachlis and their own tafkid, their own personal place in the world, their own unique contribution. And to contribute that is to be the melech of our contribution. And in that way, Hashem's Malchus Shamayim needs every single Jew's contribution in its shleimistic form to shine into this world in a beautiful way. Malchus Sheba Malchus. May we have experienced Sfiras HaOmer and come to Malchus Sheba Malchus in this way. May we reach that ultimate Malchus Sheba Malchus, which of course is what brings us to Matan Torah. Okay, we have one more singer today, which is Yehuda Tenenbaum. I got to find Yehuda on my screen. You were there. There you are.
Hello.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Hi, Yehuda. How are you?
Good, Baruch Hashem.
Thank you for joining us.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I have to say thank you so much for letting me get the last slot because maybe I can say I have the most amount of kids that are under the age of 3 out of all the musicians. So okay. And actually Chayarina's right here next to me. She's helping me out get ready for Yom Tov
there she is.
with a little bit of music. So okay, here we go.
Is she your producer, Yehuda?
She's starting out as a roadie. She helps me carry things, and we'll see as things progress. So we'll see how that goes. Toiras Hashem Timima, Toiras Hashem Timima, Toiras Hashem Timima, Meshivas Nafesh, and Toiras Hashem Timima, Toiras Hashem Timima, Toiras Hashem Timima, Meshivas Nafesh, Eidus Hashem Nemana Machimas Besi Eidus Hashem Nemana Machimas Besi Toiras Hashem Temimam Toiras Hashem Temimam Toiras Hashem Temimam V'shivas nafesh Ay Toiras Hashem Temimam Toiras Hashem Temimam Toiras Hashem Temimam V'shivas nafesh Eidus Hashem Remavana Machimas Besi Eidus Hashem Nemana Machimas Besi Ay
Thank you, Yehuda. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Pleasure.
That was absolutely beautiful once again. So thank you to Nosi Gross, to Yaakov Goldberger, to Avi Pear, and to Yehuda Tenenbaum once again, playing and singing so beautifully. You know, the pressure is on now because when we get back to Shul, Bezras Hashem, I think that we're going to have to make a kumzitz every time we go to Shul, Erev Shabbos and Erev Yom Tov, to bring out the guitars and before Mincha, because we get a little taste of how nice this is.
She looks forward to it every Friday. I don't know what she's going to have to start coming to Shul.
Okay.
That's
Irina's going to be right in there.
Say good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos, good Yom Tov, Irina.
Good Yom Tov.
Just before we close, I wanted to share a thought with you. I shared it in a different context, but I'd like to share it in this context as well. There's a famous question, which is that Shavuos does not have a mitzvah hayom. There's no specific mitzvah item of the day. There's no shofar, like Rosh Hashanah. There's no fasting, like Yom Kippur. There's no sukkah or lulav, like Sukkot. There's no matzah and moror, like Pesach. And the Yom Tovim D'Rabbanan, there's no menorah like Hanukkah. There's no Megillah like Purim. There is no mitzvah hayom for Shavuos. And this question is raised as to why that's the case, and there are many answers. And I'd like to bring out this one, a thought that I have about it. That perhaps Hashem is telling us when it comes to Shavuos, I'm leaving this one up to you. My dear children, Am Yisrael, my precious nation, I'd like you to come up with your special mitzvah of this day. I'm not going to give it to you. Let's see what you can come up with on your own. So what did Klal Yisrael come up with on our own? The study of Torah. The age-old minhag of the study of Torah on Shavuos night. Some people study all night long on Shavuos night, others as much as they're capable. Tikkun Leil Shavuos as well. So Klal Yisrael has come forward to Hashem and say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the way we like to honor this Yom Tov that you've given us is by studying the Torah that you gave us on this Yom Tov, by immersing ourselves in this Torah you gave us on Zman Matan Torah Seinu, and showing to you, Hashem, our Avas Torah. May we all be zoche to a Kabbalah Satorah be'emes u'b'leiv shalem, b'simcha gedola, ba'ava u'b'yira, lanu u'lechol Yisrael, kein yehi ratzon. Okay, I'm going to unmute everybody so we can say a good Yom Tov to one and all. Yom Tov, everybody.
Yom Tov.
Great to see you, everybody. Good Shabbos.
Good Yom Tov.
To everybody.
Amen. Yom Tov, Lenny.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Can you ask mommy to
We're trying.
Hello?
There you are. There's Yaakov.
Can you can I call mommy now?
Yeah.
Good.